Most low back pain is caused by 3 common deficits: poor movement in your low back in a specific direction, poor mobility and strength of your hips, and poor function of your core. So I'm gonna teach you about each one and then give you my top 3 exercises to melt away your low back pain by targeting each deficit as quickly as possible. My name is Dr. Grant Elliott. We've helped thousands with low back pain, disc herniations, and sciatica through our one-on-one online coaching program. And in this episode, I'm gonna teach you 3 highly effective exercises to destroy your low back pain from all angles. Now let's beat this low back pain. And just so you know, low back pain is actually the #1 disability in the world. 80% of individuals alive will experience low back pain at some point in their life. And the most common form of low back pain is called flexion intolerant low back pain, which is so common. It's when you notice that your low back pain or leg symptoms get worse when you bend forward, sit for long periods, bending over to put socks and shoes on. You notice you feel way older than you should. Or even if you have been sitting for a long time and you go to stand up, oh, you're super stiff standing up straight. These are the most common symptoms associated with flexion intolerant low back pain. And the type of movements that we're gonna discuss today address this type. So since we know most individuals are in too much flexion, rounding too much throughout the day, this first exercise specifically speaks to that. It is called our Cobra Scorpion exercise. You're gonna lay on the floor, prop up on your elbows. Initially, this is putting your low back in an extended position. You're beginning to regain that extension that most of us do not get. But then also, since we are in a flex position and we're not moving very much or not enough, we're also losing rotation throughout our low back as well. So after propping up on your elbows, you're gonna bend your knees so your feet are pointed towards the ceiling. Bring your knees and feet together and now let your knees and feet rotate back and forth side to side. This is giving you 2 things for the price of 1. You're getting that extension back in your back and you're getting rotation through your lumbar spine as well. In this extension, it's so important to do this because it can reverse all that stress that your low back gets from sitting all day. Now, of course, if this is a little bit advanced for where you're at, just reduce the amount that you're rotating. If you can do this easily, increase the amount you're rotating. Or if you really got to start simple, just practice resting on the elbows. Now, for our next one, we're going to attack the hips. Now, why are we focusing on the hips for low back pain? Because your low back and your hips are like best friends. If one is not happy, the other one usually is not either. And it's sort of like trying to do daily tasks with super tight leather jeans. It's gonna be difficult to move. So if you try to imagine squatting with tight jeans, you're gonna be moving through your back and compensating all over. That's what it's like when your hips aren't working the right way. So to unlock our hips, get on all 4s, spread the knees as wide as you can, and now sit back as deep as you can into our frog pose. First off, you can just sit back and forth in this to begin to mobilize your hips and help this open up while keeping your low back neutral. But now when you come forward out of it, internally rotate 1 leg at a time. And what does this mean? It means rotate that knee down into the floor and lift that foot up towards the ceiling. This is working the internal rotators of your hip, muscles of your hip, so that we're exposing not only the joint to all of these directions, but we're challenging your muscles in all these directions as well. And you're gonna alternate each hip as you do this back and forth. So sit back and come up and rotate the right, and then sit back and come forward and rotate the left. And this is gonna improve strength and mobility in all directions of your hip. You're getting a huge bang for your buck here. And after you stand up, your hips are gonna feel loosey-goosey and your low back will thank you as well. Hey, real quick, I know you're struggling with pain and obviously want to fix it. So if you just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, I will send you my free back pain fix demo. Just text that number and you can fix your pain. Thank me later. Back to the show. Now, last, core function. Notice I'm not saying core strength because core strength is actually a myth. You don't have low back pain because your core is weak. That is a myth. But core function and strength of surrounding areas can impact this. So 2 unique muscles that don't get enough love are our QL muscle and our glute med. QL is a spine stabilizer. The glute med is a hip stabilizer. And here's a way to target both. And this exercise was actually found to increase the most amount of activation of your glute med. So you're gonna get in a side plank position with the target side down. Of course, you can do it on both sides. Now, as you're in that side plank position, you're gonna raise the top leg towards the ceiling. You can do this slow and repetitively. You don't have to hold it. But what you're stimulating the most here is the glute med on the bottom leg and the QL that is face down. It is important to strengthen these muscles so that they're functioning the right way. And for a lot of people, a tight muscle is a weak muscle. And a lot of people have that tight QL, that tight glute and tight hips. So we need to load and strengthen these muscles. Now, if this version is too advanced for you, you can simply hold the side plank without lifting the leg. You can also regress down to your knees, perform it on your knees instead of the side plank on your feet. And if you're doing the knee version, you can raise that knee to further challenge the one side as well. If you start incorporating these 3 movements, you're gonna get a well-rounded approach for the most common areas that need addressed, and this will help you reduce your pain fast. But there is still one thing that you're probably gonna be missing. And this one thing can hold you back from finding complete relief as quickly as possible. Because this one thing has helped our clients get on average 37% reduction in their pain in a single session, and others complete pain reduction within as little as 15 days. And this one thing is our centralization process, which tells us exactly what is causing your pain and the exact plan you need to fully resolve it. So if you want to ensure you're doing the right things and just get this over with so you're not guessing on more YouTube videos, then all you need to do is just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, and you can get a tailored step-by-step plan to permanently fix your back or sciatica issues following our centralization process. Do it right now so you don't miss the opportunity to finally fix your pain and live the life that you deserve. And after you do that, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram at RehabFix for more free daily videos and insights into my life on what I'm doing to keep a bulletproof back. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and I'll see some of you in our program real soon.